offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Ball handed off. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job at taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly. Brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And a player is down in. After that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He finds some space. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Canes will line up to boot it away. A serious workout for the punter. He's on for the 6th time. Get the ice bath ready. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackle, but first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion sets up a second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
That's caught. It's McCoy. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision. On this fourth down and short.
The Noles bring their punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they... out. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Running back grabs it on the screen. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Trying the run, it's Williams. Couldn't quite get in, tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Noles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Florida State, to put them on top now.
You know, sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. And at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. Fighting off the defender. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Single back, takes the handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down play for this offense. To the air, it's Castellanos. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself, first down, and keep that clock moving.
Looking for a gap, it's Williams. And here he goes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Offense facing second and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stopped at the 22. Solid coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds, trying to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Lyle. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Hands off to the fullback. Good enough for first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Who's in the clear?
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Noles will bring their punt team on the field now. And he punts it out of bounds, so return. And the Hurricanes retakes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. It's a 1st and 10 play. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. He shreds the tackle. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. To the air. It's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for some space. It's Williams. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Chewing clock with the running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.